There's a lot of businesses that have a large amount of staff, and the business management would sit in that bottom row where they act on reflex because they don't have time to get creative in their solutions or in their growth. Problem solving is a large part of what we do in business. Thankfully, I've got an awesome team who help me problem solve. Creativity is a very small part of how a business operates on a daily basis, and that's disappointing. And that's why I'm here, to hopefully open up your space with this. Because ideally, as business owners, as CEOs, you want to live in that top space where your imagination is constantly running rampant. It is the one difference between us and every other animal on the planet. We are privileged to have imagination, to have imaginative creativity. And I don't think the business community own that potential within themselves as well as they could. And I'd like that to change. It's much more effective for a body of water to flow over a rock consistently to make it smooth than get a water blaster out and pump it for an hour. It's that time that it takes to get where you need to go. So understand that the marketing will take time. A friend of mine told me a little story the other day about a bridge in London, and it was on Top Gear. And there was a sign on the bridge saying, "What are you doing?" And the comment on Top Gear was, imagine driving to work every day and seeing that sign. Wouldn't you question what you're doing? Listen with empathy. Understand people don't need the big hard sell. They need to know why it makes you feel good. And if you can express why it makes you feel good, it will make them feel good and they'll want to know more and they'll ask you a question. If you have office meetings, guys, how many of you always go to the same chair every time? Go and sit in your boss's chair. Okay? Go and sit in your secretary's chair. Change it up, guys, change it up. You've got to make sure your workspace is conducive with your personality and that you can work best in that space. Be a visitor in your own office. How remarkable it is to sit on the other side of your desk. Look at it from a different perspective. In everything we do, we have to be mindful to give back, to ensure that we share our success with other people. Make your office vibrant by always changing your space. 24 hours in the day, you may choose to sleep for 8 hours. That leaves what? I'm not good at maths, 16? 16 hours? 16 hours left in the day. Well, I'm going to ask you, I need you to work hard for those 16 hours. Oh, should I actually sleep 9 hours? We'll sleep faster. Break free from the suit and tie. By the end of this day, I'm going to make sure that anybody wearing a tie has taken it off. Hold on. So it's all good down there, bro. I know, I'm looking at you. We've only got 1, 2, and if Mr. Abbott walks in here, I'll take it off personally. If you take these on board, it's going to build a platform to eliminating fear, to building that bridge, and getting into marketing and promoting with confidence. Because after all, this is only about confidence. Work your ass off. Now, talented people do well, but a person that works hard, really works hard, will beat them every time. That commitment to their vision will always put them ahead of a talented person. Not to say you guys don't have talent, of course you do, but some people ride solely off their talent. I ride off working my ass off. You run a business, do you give? You run a business, do you inspire? You run a business, do you make a difference? We're all on social media now. I've checked my Facebook about 50 times before the seminar started because there's always something new. Right now, my wife is on Facebook.
Looking at you.
I'm right here. We have a limited time. So whether we're working for Pet Haven, or Aurora, or we're Jan Muir, we have to ask ourselves if what we're doing every day is making a difference, not just to ourselves, but to the people we connect with.